Now, what that diploma does is it qualifies you to apply for jobs. It has nothing to do with your level of intelligence. Give you an example. Last year I taught at Bartlett. It was before they divided up the school. It was like 3 different buildings, and they all graduated at the same time. 800 students graduated in 2007, senior class, John Bartram High. Somebody in that class was number 1. Someone else was 800 in the class, but they both had that same piece of paper. So when it comes time to apply for a job, both of these people can go in and look at the job. Now, if you did not have that piece of paper, that diploma, then you cannot come in to apply for the job. The reason why it's important to understand how these pieces of paper work is because sometimes people think that it means about your intelligence. Well, it has nothing to do with that. All it means is that you're allowed to apply for certain jobs. For example, I can train everyone in here to be an astronaut. It might take a little bit more time with some than others, but everyone could get the job of being an astronaut. However, I only have one job available. So this means that although I can train everyone in the room to be an astronaut, I need to eliminate people so that I come up with a better decision. So that piece of paper that you get qualifies you to apply for jobs. Now, I'm going to need you guys' help. And when I say I need your help, I need you to spread the next little mini lesson that we're going to do to your friends. Because many students believe that, okay, I'm tired of school, I can't take it no more. I'm going to hold off on getting a degree, anything. I'm just going to get a job. So you work with a high school diploma. The only jobs that you're going to be qualified to get are jobs that are paying minimum wage. Okay, we're not going to look at you. Anybody know what minimum wage is right now? $7.25. Now, I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to make it $7.50 an hour. Only because it makes this math a little bit easier. Okay, so if you're making $7.50 an hour because you decided all you were going to do was just get that high school diploma and you're going to be done with it, all right? If you're working full-time, 40-hour week, how much you going to bring home? Well, what's your pay each week? All right, so we got $7.50. We're going to apply that times 2, 4. Okay, so you're looking at $300 a week. All right, so you got the job. Now you're working at times 4 weeks in the month. How much is that? All right, so you got $1,200. Now, one of the things that happens is as you grow older, you want to become an adult. You want to do adult type things. Now, most people, their parents will say, yeah, that's great. I'm glad that you're coming up, you become an adult, but guess what? You can't do all those adult type things in my house, okay? So it's time for you, little birdie, go fly your wings, okay? So, first thing you need to do is get yourself an apartment. How much is an apartment going to run you, say your first apartment? 600. 600? Okay. 300. Okay, so we're somewhere in the middle here. We're going to compromise.
Yeah, but not no apartment.
Okay, we're going to compromise here. Okay, now 300 a month. You're going to probably be hearing bullets and stuff and a lot of police sirens in your area. Okay. 600 a month, well, this 1,200, they're not going to let you in. Because the rule of thumb is your rent should not be more than 25% of your income. That's just something for you to keep in mind. However, times is hard. People will let you in. We're going to give you an apartment for $450. All right, so you got $450 a month for your apartment. So now you have, so you got $750 left. Right. So, okay, so now you got your electric. This is the good part about your first apartment here. You're working 40 hours a week, so hopefully you're turning the lights off as you leave out. Okay, so hopefully everything's just not running. So let's say for your electric, let's say you spend $100 a month. All right, so now you're down to $650. Now, key thing about work, and I've had guys that work for me that were like 35, 40 years old, get paid on Friday, and on Monday they tell me a sad story about how they couldn't get to work. So the first thing that you have to do with your check is make sure you keep it flowing. Transportation, there you go.
8350. Like 8350 a month.
Yeah, so you got your monthly. So let's say that's about $80. All right, so now we're down to $570 here. All right, so we're down to $570 here. What's those things y'all like to talk on all the time?
Cell phone.
Cell phone. Okay, how much your phone?
On the curriculum metro 50.
Okay, so we're going to do 50. Ooh, I don't know if you can swing that on this. Okay, so you got 520 left. Now, every day, you got to refuel yourself to go back out there and do battle. This means you got to buy some food. Every month. So
I said it's like 300 for one person.
300 a month? See, you like that steak. Yeah, you like that good stuff. Okay.
Or some ramen.
Okay, so we're going to balance it out here between the surf and turf and the ramen noodles. Okay. So, 300?
So,
Okay, so we're going to spend 200 on food. Okay. 200. All right, so we got 320 left here.
you need clothes.
What? So you're saying you go out and work every day, you want to look good on your time off. Now, we don't have to buy clothes every month, but we're going to average it out, okay? So what we would spend on a year, we're going to average that out about a month, okay? Now, $100 a month,
He
okay?
can't afford that. He only got.
You know what? You know what I'm learning about this young lady here? See, I see she like to style. She know how to style, and she know how to stretch that dollar too. Okay.
I think you'd be good with like 60, 70.
Well, we gonna take the 100. You know, this whole year. Okay. Because for the guys, I don't know why, but my sneakers. Let me tell you where my sneakers come from. Some place that says sale. All I know is it says sale when I'm walking. All right. So clothes, we're gonna say you're gonna average $1,200 a year. Okay, that's $100 a month. All right, so you got $220 here. Now, ladies, I need to talk to the young men for a second here. Okay, so pretend you don't hear this. All right, so my man, you got your brand new apartment here. You out there working every day. Got your phone. So what's the first thing you want to do? You'll be in there, you know, your buddy come over, your people come over. Hey, what you doing? Yeah, I just got my new spot there, you know, come over, check out, hang out with me, and that's that. Now she'll probably say, yeah, I'll come over the first time. But the second and third time after that, I'm hungry. Man, we can go somewhere and get something to eat or something. That's okay. Now remember, you got $220 to last you the whole month, and we ain't got cable. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't got cable in here, all right? Now, you see we got a problem here, all right? The reason why I'm telling you I need you to spread this message, because I know a lot of your friends that you talk to probably like, yeah, man, I just want to get out of school, and you know, I'm just tired of school. But all that's going to get you is that first piece of paper, diploma, and the only jobs you're going to be able to apply for are those that are paying this minimum wage. Now, I don't know if this is still a hip slang, but I remember a couple years ago, all my students used to say, oh, Miller, you fraud, right? Well, I'm frauding on this, okay? Who in here has had a job where you've gotten a pay stub? Okay, what did I forget? There'd be some numbers up on that pay stub. You're like, what?
Taxes.
Taxes, right, taxes. So, yeah. So guess what? See this 220 here? No, you don't even have that. You know why? Because you guys are young, I'm going to tell you, 1/3 of your money is going to go to taxes. Right? So so this really wasn't 1,200 you had to work with. This was 800. Alright? So you was minus 400 from the start, which Mr. Miller was fraud on. So you're a minus $180. You're minus $180. Okay? So this is what happens when you decide that you are just going to get that one piece of paper. Now, as I said, I'm glad to see you guys here, and it's showing me that you guys are, even if you don't go to college, you still have to go to a trade school. You still have to get more pieces of paper in order to live the lifestyle that you want. Now, the video that I'm going to show you part of, as I said,